Ready? Action. It never fails. Every day it falls. Yo, welcome back to Punch Drunk ENT. Got you guys here with you, Mr. Swaggy No Aggie.
I'm just there.
And
I try to keep it the low energy.
Yes, sir. We are back with another react with you guys. What we rocking with?
Another Watch Mojo Top 10 African American TV shows, sitcoms, TV shows.
Ooh.
what's with the voice?
Huh?
What's with the voice? Like, why?
Talking to the people. You gotta get intimate. That's what the people want.
Oh, that's your intimate voice?
Yes.
Good luck with that.
Well, we hitting y'all with another video.
Got the midnight.
Now, top 10 African American TV shows or sitcoms. I don't know what they going put in, what they gonna take out.
If you guys been watching these shows, you know you're gonna have your funny. I ain't gonna really say serious, but we're gonna go to the classics, as in back in the 70s. Also with the newer sitcoms that they have.
We don't know. You have no idea, literally.
No idea.
Literally, we don't know.
I don't know where they're gonna go with this, but we're gonna check it out.
Before we do, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn them notifications on so you know when we doing work. And thank you in advance. Thank you, because I know you're gonna do it.
Did
You
you
love
just
it.
tongue pop?
That's not the video.
Somebody's really gonna get hurt.
Good times, great
Didn't
drama,
like it.
and the televised kings and queens of comedy.
That was my show. But I miss you.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting
Oh,
down
the
our
Hugleys
picks
ain't
for
on
the
here, I'm
top
fine.
10
Oh,
African
definitely.
American
Why? I
shows.
love
It was terrible.
Dio Hughley is horrible.
Hey, I ain't gonna say he's horrible.
but
That
why?
shit
Oh,
was-
my wife and kids should be on here
Because
too.
your mouth got in the way.
For this list, the
It's a
table
lot
is
to
open
choose
to
from
all
there.
your favorite African American programs. However, for criteria, we're excluding cartoons like The Boondocks,
You wanna play
Why?
rough? Okay.
along with sketch comedy shows such as In Living Color
Welcome to the Homeboy
They only
Shopping
doing like
Network.
sitcoms.
and Chappelle's Show.
Thank y'all for coming. White power.
Number 10, Empire.
Wow.
Fuck this show.
mentor to
Wow.
her, like Diana Ross.
I got a rank
did
coming
for
up.
the
Are y'all going
Jackson.
off popularity?
Yeah,
This
because
show-
Empire should have been higher.
Fuck Juicy Smouye. Fuck this show. Yo, this is one of those shows, 2 seasons, and I was done with it. My wife still tried to make me watch it, but after the first 2 seasons, it's nothing really interesting about it.
Terrence Howard was
Yes,
a big
it
no
is.
for me.
He said,
Why?
I like Terrence Howard. Next
What?
time, baby.
Next time, baby.
There wasn't a next time.
next time,
I
baby.
just don't like Terrence Howard.
Yeah, this show wasn't it. It's like, this is one of those first shows that really tried to push the envelope, which I respect it, but it just started putting in too much. Everything was just like too much and everything on Fox and everything. It's one of those shows that should have been on HBO. They should have made it to what it really should have been.
So what if this is on it and Power's not on it?
I really haven't read. Even though I'm not a big Power fan,
Oh,
but
he
But
likes
I don't know
Dylan
watch. I don't watch
Red.
either. But I hear Power is way better than Empire.
oh, easily,
Yeah.
easily. And Power got a lot of plot holes, but easily better.
Are y'all done?
We'll see.
Yeah, why you
Are
got
y'all
something to say?
done?
I'm sorry, man. Let me get back to the video.
Sorry,
Five. Who's Diana Ross?
While some of the more celebrated African
Oh,
American
Malik
shows
Yoba's in
of
this
the
too?
past
Yeah, he
tackled
died.
social
So,
issues
thank you.
of the day, this Fox hit represents an
That's why I don't
interesting way
like
of
it.
thought coming to grips
That was
with
the
a
first
variety
season.
of
I don't
modern
care. That's
topics.
enough to
And
make
now
me
it's
say no.
impossible for the disenfranchised kids growing up in the projects to overcome
I'm
poverty
crying,
the way
bruh.
that I did. We are going to change all of that.
With Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson functioning as the heads of a hip-hop record label, Lee Daniels' atypical drama always has viewers talking to their television sets while sharing their excitement via social media.
You are going to be a much better king now that you have to fight for it.
Fight for what?
Have you ever heard of a hostile takeover?
Boo Boo
Empire
Kennedy
touches
to
on
die!
classic themes, yet it's the fresh and timely
she did.
vibe that easily
I know she
connects
did.
with its core demographic.
From the crazy
Tell
one.
Tiana what you think of her.
Forget about Tiana. She just jealous.
Hey, baby. This is your boy Hakeem Lion, the original rap gangster.
Number 9, Living Single.
Does anybody provide me
This is a great show.
It's gonna be me, all right?
This is a great show.
Ooh, in the 90s.
For a female leading show, this wasn't that bad. It's actually pretty good.
Great.
Yeah, pretty good.
Better head.
But now I think about dude Tweety Loke against the community. That's why you live in single. Yeah, you gotta put that part.
Queen Latifah, New Jersey represent.
Jersey.
Newark.
Still Jersey, damn it.
Newark, New Jersey.
Yes, it's still New Jersey.
I know that, but Newark, Jersey.
We ain't gotta
It's
say
still New
North
Jersey.
Whatever.
It's only one New Jersey.
It's still in Newark.
So what? It's New Jersey.
Just do it.
In the beginning,
All right,
this
Charlotte,
Brooklyn-based comedy was placed by Fox in between two already established hits, Martin and Married with Children,
I love
and
Married
by
with
way of
Children.
its foursome of magnetic leads,
I
including
hated
Queen
the
Latifah.
ending, though. Can we pause it for a second? The ending of Living Single pissed me all the way off.
Refresh me. I don't remember the last episode.
Okay. Max found out she's pregnant by Carl. Not Carl. Carl.
Kyle.
Yes.
Carl.
AKA Kratos from the first two.
Fuck up. No, AKA Clifford, the black guy from Clifford the Big Red Dog. Anyway.
AKA the dude from one of the Final
Rainbow.
Destination movies that got killed.
Listen. All right. So Max finds out she's pregnant by Kyle from Thanksgiving. She's hiding it from him. She's in love with him. He's in love with her. He's like, oh my God, my demon seed is in her. Why, God, why? Whatever. Regine finally moves with her boyfriend somewhere. The bald-headed handyman and her cousin get together.
Overton, damn it.
Thank you. They finally get together and they're living together and they're doing pretty good. And then he goes back to Scooter. Or Scooter calls her and Scooter's like, oh, I'm in town. She's like, oh, okay, I'm on my way. And she leaves.
Cool.
Just like Queen Latifah.
Okay, that's cool.
I didn't like that. Like, first off, Max and Kyle should have never ended up together because they were toxic as fuck. And they were just,
But it worked. Sometimes toxic relationships work with them because they still had something in common. So it's like a parallel toxicness. Like
that means nothing. No, it did not work.
Yes, it worked. It worked for them.
It was them going back and forth, building up their sexual tension, for them to have sex and then stop talking to. I didn't
Look
like
at
the
it. She
ending.
calling you out. What? You ain't like it? So what?
I didn't like the ending. It wasn't. No, it wouldn't be on my list.
She right here, come here.
The narrative catered to an African-American audience while slowly reeling in those
I love
waiting to
Regine,
see
though.
the antics of the Bundy family.
Girl is fabulous. I've turned it into a little French hideaway.
Apparently so hidden, your ass can't.
Kim Coles came to the city one time for a comedy show. Got booed on stage.
Really?
And started going off in the crowd. Like she was cursing people out ready to fight. Like, you ain't funny, you ain't funny. why you get mad?
She's very funny. I love her.
But you gotta
She's not
think on the
stand-up
show,
funny.
somebody's writing this stuff for
Yeah.
her.
Stand-up funny and sitcom funny is so different.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
You can't go on stage with this goofy personality, with this
Who
character.
can't? I bet you I can. I can make people laugh. I make people laugh. Every time we do these videos, everybody loves me.
There booze out here? Let's go.
This show focuses on a group of 6 friends and
I
the
was sad
adventures
when
that
she had
come
to
with
get
their
her breast
careers
reduction
and
up.
relationships, or lack thereof.
I will never ever drink again.
Yeah, that's what she has to
Ooh, Max, who are you sorry you spent the night with?
Often compared to other New York City-based sitcoms from the 90s like
ever
Friends, this series provided a more relatable, realistic take on city life in your 20s.
Anything you have to say to me, you can say in front of my girls.
Fine. Will you have dinner with me tonight?
Yes.
Pick you up at 7.
Number 8, Family Matters. Originally spawning from the Chicago-based
Pause it.
sitcom
Hey, look,
Perfect
that
Strangers.
gave birth to Steve Urkel, damn it.
Yeah, what's wrong with this
Yes,
list?
it should have been up higher.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Like
Right,
Living
you should-
Single should have been up higher.
But
except
you
for
know,
the
look,
last episode.
the stuff up higher is going to be older stuff that if it wasn't for them, this shit wouldn't have happened.
It's going to definitely be the pioneers. But yeah, Family Matters definitely gave
Yeah,
birth to
Family Matters was good on the show. I loved the crazy one. I can't think of her name.
Almira?
Yes.
Did she die?
Of all things you remember.
She really did though.
I know she did.
You know what's better than Family Matters?
What?
The Key and Peele sketch.
I'm an actor. I'm a actor.
Oh man, we gonna watch it after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This iconic series initially focused on the Winslow family. That is, until one particularly unique individual came knocking.
Hi, Mr. Winslow. I'm
Stole the
Steve
whole
Urkel.
show.
He was
As
only
part
supposed to
of
be
the
a small
interconnected
character,
ABC
and people
landscape
loved him,
that
so they
was
brought him back in.
TGIF. Steve Urkel made numerous appearances on other shows,
yeah, he was
thus
on,
broadening the brand of the characters
Full House.
and series.
Full House, Full House.
The trick is to make them laugh with you before they laugh at you. And
you
always
seen
remember,
Stephanie grown
hold your
up?
head up
Oh my
high.
God.
Otherwise, those suckers are.
Oh.
What happened?
Stephanie grown up from what's the Jiggy?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You make
They want them
that,
to
you
just
make
get out
that
of
face
jail.
like that?
Lori.
Yes.
Didn't Lori just get out of jail? Y'all never heard about that? Which one? All right, yeah, one of the girls,
fuck
she
is
was in
Lori?
jail because of basically
From
college
Family
fraud.
Matters or Full House?
Oh,
Full House,
that
Full
was,
House.
that was Aunt Becky.
I'm Becky. Yeah, she just got out, but she shouldn't have been in jail for. She should have been in jail longer than a year.
Oh.
So you
Yeah,
know,
because she
it was a college fraud.
they were giving.
She was bribing.
Yeah, they were bribing the college to put her daughters on the rowing team, but they really wasn't on the rowing team, so they can get in good colleges.
Oh.
Aunt Becky and her husband. Yep.
Yeah, like,
And a whole bunch
it
of
was
other
fraud. Yeah, it was
celebrities,
a lot of fraud. I'm talking millions of dollars worth of fraud, and she only got a year. So
Slide right off your nose.
This continued to increase the lovable nerd's popularity, who in later seasons became the show's main character. Throughout the series' 9-year run, the inherent familial
voice of Sonic the
atmosphere touched a
Hedgehog.
chord with
I
African
love when he
Americans
was
looking
Stefan,
for more
though.
than the
Oh my
prototypical
God.
white family dealing with white issues.
Very funny.
Number 7, The Bernie Mac Show.
yes,
Hey, look at that. Look at that.
Nah.
Look at that big ass
I've been
donut.
for 5 years.
Anybody want a big ass donut?
Years before his untimely death at the age of 50, a Chicago-born comedian kicked off the new
Shout
millennium
out.
by
Now, I
starring
gotta
as a man
pause it.
faced with new challenges after
shout out to the fan, man. I got a story about Bernie Mac. He
course you
definitely from the way and everything. My mom always been telling me like, yeah, you know your auntie and everything and Bernie's date because Bernie used to love them light skinned girls because my aunt she's like real light skinned. So yeah, my aunt she's like really that color. They used to date. That's on my thing. So one of the streets in Chicago is named after Bernie. Was one of the streets that my mom was from. Sangamon. Shout out to Sangamon as well. You know I got shot that out. But yeah, man. But they said Bernie Mac was that deal back then. Bernie Mac. Always have been, but
you can tell from his first the stand up on Def Comedy Jam.
He was at.
I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
It was a great show that day. It basically was how it was basically a real life thing with him.
Yeah,
like they're taking in his.
He talked about it on the Kings of Comedy.
I said, young, I take the kid. Now I got these three, some of my, excuse my French. That's what I want to say, you know.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, wasn't he on the Kings of Comedy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he talked about the Kings of Comedy. Let me get some American cookies.
To get some American cookies.
Yeah, and that little comedic, that little set was the fuel for this show.
Hey kids. It's your Uncle Bernie.
Let's say this. To know the humor of Bernie Mac is to know the essence of The Bernie Mac Show, as he often drew inspiration from his stand-up routines.
You can take the kids, but you can't take my babies.
Bernie keeps it real when he takes in his sister's kids, which allows for a touch of poignant emotion to shine through every once in a while.
You never showed up?
Oh yeah, he showed up. He showed up late.
Truly a sitcom to root for, The Bernie Mac Show presented a hilarious realism through its provocative yet heartwarming lead.
Me and Uncle Bernie tired. Can you play by yourself today?
Okay, I'll get the scissors.
No, baby. Don't get no scissors.
Number 6, Good Times.
Whoa!
It's very important for black people
And
to
this
know
I
where they
thought
come
would be
from,
high,
too.
at least top 3.
You know, Michael, it's more important
It's
to know
low
where they're
because
going.
DJ.
A spin-off of Maude, which was in turn a spin-off of All in the Family. This sitcom about a family living in an inner-city housing project instigated some
They better show damn.
Yeah, let me pause it real quick. I ain't gonna lie. This is one of the first sitcoms that you saw where the somebody actually dies and everything. When he talk about somebody dies.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dad. And it was like, and the reason why was because he wanted more money in the show. But they didn't want to give him more money, so he left.
Killed him.
So they killed them all. It was just crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But it made one of the best moments of this show.
Yeah.
This is the show with Janet Jackson, right?
Yes. She is.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a good show. Though.
They better
Where were
mention
you,
it.
Penny? I was waiting for you when you get home from work or school. Where were you? Don't lie to me.
And Thelma wasn't my first crush, but a lot of that's not Thelma.
He shook his head.
I don't know.
That's supposed to be the girl that was taking care of Janet Jackson.
6'2", shoulders out to here, and a smile that lit up the night. And he mugged me.
Yet another iconic series rooted in the cityscapes of Chicago. Mainstream audiences found a catchphrase and quirky character in Jimmy Walker's JJ. But Good Times was far more than just a formulaic vehicle for the actor.
Hey, I knew everything would be all right between the granddad and dad of kid Dynamite!
The show's blue-collar aesthetics pinpointed the realities of high-rise living in less than modest circumstances.
Talk about pulling a hustle one more time, James Jr., and I'm gonna tie a knot in your tongue.
True to its title, the Evans family always made the best of any situation. Number 5, Zenford Sun.
Is he a brother? Boy.
That's
no, but what difference does it make?
Well, it makes a whole lot of difference.
You know that's how he died?
How?
On set. It wasn't set for the show, it's for a movie. But he was doing the I'm coming home, Elizabeth. He was doing that as he was actually having a heart attack. And people thought that he was playing. And he died on a set of a movie.
If I was his family, I would sue the fuck out of them.
But he always did it like on camera and off camera. So they thought he was just doing his regular routine. And he was serious.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Created by Norman Lear, the producer behind Good Times and numerous landmark sitcoms of the
His
era.
stand-ups,
Here's
oh
a
my
series
God.
that would probably make a few millennial heads explode if they began watching today.
Now, Melvin, you know good and well, before the Puerto Ricans moved to Harlem, that there was not one cockroach in Harlem.
But hey, this was the 70s, and there was no better actor to play the grumpy Fred G. Sanford than Mr. Red Fox.
You big dummy.
Based in Los Angeles, Zenford Sun showcases a tough love approach to the father-son relationship and how being real involves not only talking the talk, but walking the walk as well.
Sir, won't you at least hear me out?
Probably 20 years old.
If you do your talking while you're walking. Bye.
Fred and his son Lamont weren't perfect, and that's why they were a breath of fresh air in a world of more picture-perfect family productions.
Oh, this is the biggest one I ever had. You hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you, honey.
Number 4, Martin. Back in the early 90s, word on the street was that you had to sit your
Wise Mojo. I want to fight y'all.
Oh, but I was crazy for when I said they need to fix their stuff.
Yes, she was. But
here's the thing about me. I love this show, but people are starting to make me not like it.
What?
Because it's some people are talking about this shit like it just came out.
But that's what makes it so great, though.
Like it does hold up, but come on, people. We watched this shit 20-something years ago.
Not a lot of people were born 20-something years ago, so everything is new to them.
Exactly.
Like, no, it's people our age that I'm talking about.
All right, and some people didn't have cable; they couldn't watch it.
Shit wasn't on cable.
Yo, but nah, this is
It was on.
Let's be real about it. This is one of those shows that we watch and we always ready for the next episode and everything. No episode disappointed. I mean, none of them. And I watch all Martin episodes. None of them disappointed me.
Martin Lawrence.
All of them had something about it. This is one of those first. This really brought black most different. You talk a different sitcom, a black sitcom. This is definitely What?
Nothing, go ahead.
Even a lot of things that they dealt with, no other show really tackled that type of stuff. Like even a married couple living together. Not even married though. They were just a couple living together. So no show really tackled that.
Bruh.
Show you the relationship side.
One of the few shows that had one person playing different characters.
Yes.
So Mark, like you said, man, to me, honestly speaking, this was my number 1. For this to be number 4, I gotta see it number 1. I hope it's not, but I think I know who number 1 is.
But down for this unforgettable Fox sitcom starring one of the best stand-up comics of the time.
What?
Stand up.
What?
This is his best one. I'll give him that.
Isn't the Knicks or somebody playing basketball? What?
Playing a Detroit DJ known for being, being difficult, Martin Lawrence satirized African-American cliches while keeping it raw in the process.
Well, one thing they won't mistake you for is a winner because you're not the right color.
With Tisha Campbell as the female lead, Martin presented all too familiar scenarios of love and other demons.
What is it?
That's a candle that burns for your love.
Complemented by various characters played by Martin himself. And you know who we're talking about.
You do not know me, okay? You do not know me. I will
the outtakes from this show. Oh, man.
And if you don't,
they got a compilation
better
on
get to
YouTube.
stepping.
Can you kiss me?
This scene in particular, kid kept breaking. He could not keep a straight face.
Like you did that little light-skinned girl at house party.
You might try to find
Number 3, The Jeffersons.
I thought this was going to be number 1.
We are the Jeffersons.
Back in the day, old George and Louise Jefferson emerged on All in the Family, but they ultimately moved on up to solidify themselves as the preeminent African-American couple on network TV for a full decade.
Look, Weezy, you got to be that way to get by in that jungle out there. So stop arguing, get lost. It's your jungle.
What? What'd you say?
They finally got that apartment in the sky.
You're wrong. You're wrong, but that's funny.
A deluxe apartment in the sky.
Oh my God! I left off that part.
No,
really?
you said it all. You
was happy. We finally got that apartment.
We finally got that apartment.
You see what kind of shows I watch, so y'all really think I was gonna get the lyrics right?
Yeah, this is before all our times. This came out a year before I was born. I mean, it ended a year before I was born.
Yeah, but
and I tried to watch this again.
True.
I guess this was the first time you saw like that whole dynamic between like a lead and a side character with him going there. But I don't know. I guess.
Oh, George, get your own coconut.
As you can imagine, the Jeffersons featured some eye-opening dialogue. Yet Norman Lear's production offered accessible comedy for all to enjoy.
That was a dumb thing to do.
Norman Lear, like
Your pop's
black
right.
people.
First time today.
You could always rely on the Jeffersons to shine a new light on familiar subjects and to make some political statements about race issues in the 70s.
That dumb landlord is giving us a bad time, and we're going to do something about it, right?
This long-running sitcom ushered in a new age of entertainment, paving the way for future shows
never found him
and
funny.
their depictions of African-American families.
Like from the show to different movies he did. He was in that terrible movie with Dave Chappelle and Norm Macdonald.
Now you know
called Screwed.
Number 2, The Cosby
Oh my God!
The Cosby Show.
I said so.
This should have been number 1. Yeah, I know Bill got his issues. This should have been number 1. Cut that.
Like you said though, this is probably one of the first positive, like completely positive black shows.
Yes, like it took like you didn't see with black shows, black families where the dad actually had a good job, a successful person. Like he was a doctor.
Yeah, he was a doctor and the mother was a lawyer.
Yeah.
No, she was a
No,
psychiatrist.
she wasn't a lawyer.
She was a psychiatrist or no, she was a teacher because that's how they got the Different World spinoff.
Are you sure?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she was a teacher.
Oh,
She was a professor.
what? Never.
What's wrong with Different World? Because Different World should have been on this list, but you know.
I never mentioned. I didn't like Different World. I love Whitley. Don't get me wrong. Whitley and Kasim, whatever. Don't get me wrong. They were amazing, but I didn't like A Different World. It shouldn't have been a spinoff. And then Denise should have stayed on the thing if it was going to be a spinoff, but they had to do a spinoff because she got pregnant, but that's low-key none of my business.
That's one of my first childhood crushes. Lisa
Denise,
Bonet.
Denise is a lot of
Lisa Bonet, man.
Yeah, Lisa Bonet. Her daughter just as bad too.
Yes, she just got divorced.
Yeah.
I'll find you. Creepily. Let's go.
I brought you in this world, and I'll take you out.
I hate when parents say that.
Of course,
He
Other
reminded me of
Time
my
has now
grandfather,
altered
but
the
so much,
perception
though.
of this show's
Same
infamous lead.
mannerisms.
But for decades upon
Aside from
decades, Bill Cosby
Shout out
functioned
to
as
Bills.
the figurative father for a generation of
Bills,
African Americans.
Why don't we give them a year, and if it doesn't work, then they can reapply.
Focused on the complexities of the well-to-do,
What about
Brooklyn-based
Malcolm and Eddie?
Huxtable family,
Malcolm
The
Eddie's my
Cosby
shit.
Show picked up the torch from the
Was Malcolm
Jeffersons
and Eddie?
while complementing Bill
With
Cosby's
Theo
recognized
and,
comedic
Eddie Griffin?
skills with a youthful supporting
Malcolm Jamal
cast.
Warner.
Elvin, we're married
Theo,
now. You
damn
can
it.
call him Dad.
May I? No.
Oh, and don't forget the grounding force of The Cosby Show, Felicia Rashad.
Sandra,
Don't say
you
force
owe
with
us
Cosby.
$79,648.22, and I
I want my money now.
All in all, this series delivered the laughs and always came through with a message to contemplate, leading viewers on a journey to an entirely different world in the show's spin-off.
Denise, would you like to dance?
Wow, thanks, Chip. I'd love to.
Black man named Chip.
I'm one of those Brooklyn Huxtables.
Before we unveil our #1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I got on the basketball team, and I need to learn how to play by
short,
tomorrow.
but I loved it.
Yeah.
Basketball team. Man, are you crazy? You know you don't know how to play. Didn't I say that?
It's Charles. What's Charles doing?
I love Girlfriend.
I don't know. Maybe he killed Tony and he's looking for a place to hide out.
I live in single California.
The hell is Julie?
I made it out of odds and ends, and it's
You
all
said the what?
I said I was a living single to Los Angeles.
No, it wasn't.
Steve Harvey was good.
Sure, Steve.
No, it wasn't.
Look, I have a plan to offset my spending.
I don't like Anthony Anderson.
I hate this show and I hate Grownish. Blackish and Grownish is stupid as fuck.
Blackish?
No. It tries to play on the whole thing. Oh, well, she's a mixed mom and he's doing this and he's not really that successful and she's a doctor and the kid like this. No, that show is stupid as fuck and it makes no sense and then the spinoff makes no fucking sense either.
Grownish is fire.
No, it's not.
Grownish is fire.
I'm sorry, rant over.
Anthony Anderson is not funny at all.
Thank you.
He's not funny at all.
He was not
He tries
funny
too hard. He
in
tries
Kangaroo
way
Jack.
too hard.
Well, shout out to Lawrence Fishburne in this.
Kangaroo Jack.
Shout out to Lawrence Fishburne in this. Shout out to
Oh,
every.
I love Lawrence Fishburne. G5G.
Fuck Morpheus too.
Pause. Why?
He'll never be a leading man.
He was the lead character in School Days.
No,
You won't keep going back
Yes,
to
he
the
was.
days.
And I will. Yes, he was.
If your name ain't top billing,
What more can I say?
Shut the fuck up.
Let's see the rest.
and he shot Leonardo DiCaprio in the head and departed. Anthony Anderson.
He definitely did.
Fuck Anthony Anderson.
I don't give a shit, but I still love Lawrence Fishburne.
He thought Anthony Anderson and Lawrence.
I hate Anthony Anderson.
He got beat up by Jet
Have you
Li,
ever
though.
seen him in Kangaroo Jack? Kangaroo Jack was the
Stop bringing up Kangaroo Jack.
No. It was the stupidest fucking movie ever. And you
It
can
was
tell
definitely
he was
dumb.
talking to himself.
He was high on PCP. So
He was high on
I love the rant.
Dre got that.
Same way Big Dre handled our money?
#1, The Fresh
Called it.
Prince of BelAir.
The episode I was talking about. I like it.
As a testament to the content and execution of its material, this unforgettable
So I didn't get to this in a while. And if you guys watch our other videos, we do have the Fresh Prince video coming up. But let me just tell you something. Y'all's about to mess up. Show, as much as I love it, it is not fucking better than Martin. Come on, people.
You're crazy out of your goddamn mind if
It
you
is not
think that.
better than Martin.
You're crazy out of your goddamn mind if you think
Not
that one.
better than Martin.
Another thing comparing the shows, stop looking at the main actor. Look at the supporting cast.
That's my thing.
No, I'm talking about Fresh Prince has better supporting cast than
No,
Martin
it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Bro, how many different stories did they have with Ashley? This story that they had with Carlton that actually had meaning behind
All right, I give you Carlton. I give you.
What's called it really didn't have support. It was always about Martin and Gina.
No, it wasn't. No.
They had some ones, but it's like the characters. Like Pam was Pam's main deal. She bickers back and forth with Martin.
Yeah,
Pam had a good episode.
They say the same.
But her
they
character
never
is
develop.
shallow. Like you don't have it's nothing behind it.
They stay the same. They never develop. Whereas the Fresh Prince, the characters develop.
You did see, yeah. That's the thing. You seen the characters grow. You seen Ashley go from a child to an adult.
Okay, I give you the development.
He's saying you agree when I say it. I'm wrong.
No, I'm saying.
You saw that, right?
No. All right. So let me explain myself.
It's on the thing.
Let me explain myself.
Okay.
When it came to development, as he was just explaining, and you have as well. I'm saying you. When it came to development, I'll give you Carlton. As you guys watch the videos, Carlton definitely had one of the better developments. If you say Ashley, you seen her grown. So I get what you're saying, that you see these characters grow, whereas in Martin,
all you saw was the relationship between Martin and Gina. Really, that's the only thing you see really grow.
I give y'all that, but
Even
still,
the relationship between Will and Uncle Phil.
I think like when you look at comedy, let's put it like this. All right, so here's my thing. I think as a comedy,
okay, so you can take it from.
I'm looking at it as a comedic. I'm looking at it as a comedic standpoint. As a comedic standpoint, Martin is 10 times better than Fresh Prince.
Okay,
but I think if you do factor, and now I'm really thinking about if you really do factor in the whole you know, the character development, the messages.
But I always say, the range, baby, the range.
I would give you that. But
Martin is a one-dimensional show that's only comedy.
But it mastered it.
Okay, I give you that.
It mastered it.
I give you that. I'd rather be good at a lot of things than a master of one.
Listen, I'd rather be a master at one.
Jack of all trades.
You're not versatile. I'd rather be versatile, man.
Listen.
Gotta be versatile, baby.
Listen.
If you stay in one,
I always say this. I say this.
Stuck.
I never want to be known for one thing.
Listen, but if you mastered it, that's like saying, okay, that's like saying as in I'm the world champion, the best boxer of all time. You can say I know how to do taekwondo, I know how to do this, I know how to do that. But I'm still the world champion of boxing. I still be.
But Martin doesn't say that. Martin says they're the world champion of boxing, and they shut up because you don't go nowhere else. That's all you are. You're only comedy. Just saying. Let me know if I'm wrong, people.
Man, comments. We need them comments, people.
This wasn't the top 10 black comedies. Just saying.
I'm tired of
my
voice not being heard, but okay.
What you had to say?
Nothing now.
Let's finish this.
Penis in your lap.
What?
Edible series holds up better than most sitcoms of the past couple of decades.
You're like the big brother I never had.
Oh, what are you talking about? You got car. You're right, I see your point.
While the viewers initially tuned in for Will Smith, they stayed because of the supporting cast, brilliant writing, and the show's perpetual willingness to push the envelope.
But the world can be a scary place. You just gotta learn how to deal with it.
Martin never shed a tear.
I found my way.
No.
He probably did.
Yes.
That's not you, man. That's them.
In essence, The Fresh Prince of BelAir stayed true to the African-American shows that came before, but all involved seemed intent on truly educating the audience while establishing a standalone brand of incomparable comedy.
Uncle Phil, I got your back. Well, I got like half your back, because your back is like straight.
With no shortage of Carlton dance sequences.
It's not unusual to be loved by.
Do you agree with our list?
Not this millennium.
Moesha!
Moesha, flash.
What's your favorite African-American show?
Oh, yeah.
And for you, sir.
Because I got to talk about Moesha now.
For more mind-blowing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to Watch Mo.
All right, I just want to see if they're going to show anything else.
Yeah, Mario was my shit, though. But, yeah, Moesha. I just recently watched Moesha on Netflix. She was a piece of shit. The way she did her friends.
Yes. I don't know, somebody was talking about that. Well, it might have been you.
Yeah.
Also, the first black Cinderella.
There you go. Impossible.
No, don't do that damn song. No. But yes, people, these were the top 10 African American shows. As I said, I have my theories on it. I thought
He has a lot of theories. Don't get him started.
We gotta talk about it. That's why we talk about it.
No, thank you.
Let us know, people. Let us know if something was omitted or if something was supposed to be taken out.
So what you think should have been on it?
101 should have been on it.
Yeah, I give you 101.
I give you 101.
I'm just like,
I give you 101. But I think they had to show. like the older shows.
Yeah, the older shows could have been the top. That's fine. But even in honorable mention, like it's some shows that people just look like what? Like what?
101, I think should have been on here for the fact that it was one of the few shows that
showed a father stepping up.
Showed a father stepping up, and the fact that you're talking about teens as well. None of these shows
was like super cute.
Kyla Pratt as well.
Don't omit one.
And they put money in Flex's pockets because that motherfucker was broke.
Really?
You ever see his Michael Jackson movie?
Oh gosh.
Him in whiteface.
How come he gets to do it?
You don't fuck me up, bro. I got it. But yes, people, let us know what you think.
I was about to clap, but I was slowed down.
That's why I had the face ready.
Let us know what you think in the comments, people. And remember,
I was gonna start my minute. Let us know what you think.
Yo, you come back to me.
Let us know
what you think.
Follow everything PDE. Them links is in the description. Also, the original video, in case you don't hear us talking and pausing all damn time, check it out. But check out the streaming links. It's Everything Punch Drunk from our Facebook gaming page. The loud merch over at geeksunleashed.com. on your African American body.
More than African American. Listen, whatever ethnicity you are, get that.
Just get it. Also, check out our Patreon. We got 3 tiers on there. Check them out. Which works for you, works for us. We appreciate anything you do for us.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, we out of here. Mr. Swag No Aggie.
This thing.
Pandora.
We out of here.